Hey guys, Viggoman here and welcome back to another video from Dalbek. Today we are working on the castle of the town. I decided to call the castle Jarlsheim, and it's going to be the location of the lord or the jarl of the city where he can sit and rule and make sure that everything goes as planned. I really don't like doing this, but it sure helps my channel. So if you enjoyed today's episode, please do hit that like button and consider subscribing. It really helps, and it tells the people over at YouTube like, hey, Viggoman is pretty cool, you should maybe promote him to some more Minecrafters out there. The castle is located on the northeastern side of the town, towards the hill or the valley side of the main valley here, and has a nice overview over the town itself and also the valley leading up to the town, following the river down. It's just like a nice defensive position to make sure that no one who's not allowed in the town comes, or armies and stuff, and also just make sure that the entire area here just goes as supposed to do. It's important to notice that the castle here is not for a king or some big lord. It's as we said, the town itself is under Clipstead, and it's mainly here just to provide Clipstead with wood, but the lord of the town here has made a pretty good profit of it and has therefore built this wonderful castle on the hill here. A nice addition to the castle here is that we try to tell a story, how it evolves over time, and there are two main pieces to that. We have a burnt down building and we have a ruined tower, which kind of proves how the castle has been there a while, and it's maybe been rebuilt in some parts and some parts are left undone and changed and stuff like that. But then mainly the front of it, towards the town itself, is pretty up and running, I guess. But now let's finish off the timelapse for today and move on to a first person point of view. So here we are looking up towards Jarlsheim, and I gotta say, it has a nice charm to it. It really fits with the theme. It has these typical Nordic features like you see on the roofs and stuff, and also like a wooden top bits, but then stone bases to really just make it feel strong and defendable. One thing I want to do, and I'm going to do that as soon as possible, is to actually work on the path here. But I just wanted to get this video out here. It's Easter, so when you're watching this, like, Easter is just around the corner, and I've probably traveled away a little bit, social distancing of course and all that stuff, but probably going to my cabin, and I just want to get this video out before that so you guys don't have to wait way too long for that. So I'm going to get to finishing off the path here after the video. And also one thing I want to do is, as we talked about in the last video, is to add patches of cut down trees, or just like trunks, maybe big fields of that. I'm gonna probably do that with World Edit or something to make it a quick progress, but yeah, we're gonna get to that, so maybe we'll do another final video just showcasing everything, but for now we'll focus on the castle itself. Please let me know down below what you think of it. I think it fits, but maybe there's stuff we can improve. So we have the gatehouse here, and it's honestly pretty well defended. We have 4 arrow slits there, a nice big old gate here, and the walls are super duper thick, which we like. Up there's some battlements to shoot down on you, and yeah, and honestly it would be pretty hard to bring a full army up here up the hill. So maybe we'll do like some turrets or just like towers, defended towers along the side here, or some way of defending the main path, because honestly on the location it has, it is very hard to attack. You could bring people up the hills here, but again, moving an entire army would be very tricky. So yeah, I like the position of it, and maybe just adding some extra defense to the path would be sufficient. But overall, it's a small town, we don't really need to do too much. The one thing though, we can't really open the gate here because I decided to decorate it, so we have to actually fly around. So we'll do that. We have some problems with lighting here. It's very dark, so we just gotta update that when we move around in here. So yeah, here we come through the gate. We have this small courtyard, and it's very cozy. We have all these different kind of buildings, a little tree, some vegetation, and yeah, just like stuff that indicates that it's grown over time. We have this nice stone bits here. We have the burnt down bit on top here. Again, we have some light issues. I don't really know why they occur, but they do. So we have the burnt down building and the ruined tower, and then we have like some wooden sections to this, which also looks pretty dope, to be honest. And yeah, it just feels alive and cozy, I guess, for a castle. So yeah, let's check out the interiors here. One of the ways you can just go up this little bit here. You get into a little storage for the battlements. So we have like armor and weapons and stuff like that, just stored in the basement here. And then there's a staircase which goes around like a spiral one. Takes you up to the building next to the gatehouse where we have battlements. Look at that, really cool. Defending the side here. And I love the wooden ceiling here. Very cool. And this leads up to top of the gatehouse. So here we have more arrow slits like that. And a door leading up. And this actually goes out to the wooden balcony stuff, which I showed you earlier. And this again connects to the this room again. So it's all kind of connected here with these wooden ones. And that makes it very easy to move around the castle, because this one again moves up to here, and then you can kind of walk around the entire castle, which is pretty nice. So yeah, this one is for defending the top bit here, and up here we have some barracks. As I mentioned, the old barracks burnt down, and there's still some people using it. There's a couple of beds there, but we moved up a couple of beds here as well for people that are watching the main gate. So there's some bunk beds here and some areas for them to sit. And there's actually a garderobe here. It's dropping straight down like that. And then there's a ladder going up to an attic up here, just for some storage, with these cool dormer windows. Look at the beautiful view from here. That's really cool. So yeah, that's the gatehouse and barracks, I guess. Well, yeah, weapon storage, armory kind of buildings, and oops, that's pretty neat. I can't remember. I don't know. Okay, so I was wondering if there was a door leading into the other bit, but there's not, which is cool. Let's then break our legs and jump down here and go into the biggest one, the donjon, which is this building right here. And this is probably my favorite feature of the castle, especially with these windows here. This has like a very like stave church looking vibe, and it really sells the Nordic idea here. So very cool, very tall, and has a really cool interior as well. So let's check that out. Walking down the courtyard here, we get into here. There's no door here, so it's just like open, and this is just like a standard basement where we have a battery for beverages and stuff stored down here with nice vaulted ceiling, which supports the kitchen up here. So we have a very big kitchen. In the middle we have an area to wash your plates and equipment and stuff. Then we have a big fireplace or oven here to bake your stuff in, and just like a lot of working areas in here. I hope this is light to you guys. It's a little dark here, but yeah. So we have that in here, like a nice big kitchen, and there's actually an extension to this into the pantry, which is kind of just below a little bit of the battlements. You can see the natural rock coming through here. So it's just kind of tucked in between some stuff, but trying to keep some of the natural shape of it, and it's really cool. And we have some vegetables and food and stuff stored in here. The main barracks, or pantry, I mean. Then we have a staircase going up here. And out here we get to the battlements and little sitting area and stuff like that, and also the servants building, and again just battlements here, looking over the river and the road here. Very beautiful. But this here is also the floor where we have the dining hall. So we have a very nicely decorated dining room here, big old fireplace, and just setting the noble vibe here of the Lord, or Jarl, I guess you could call him, of Dalbek, and it's pretty cool. Really like it. If you want to check this out yourself, guys, you can come on the server. Information is down below, so don't miss out. Here we also have like a balcony, which is nice, looking over the courtyard. So I guess maybe the Lord could sit here with his morning cup of coffee. I don't know if you drink that or not, but sit here and just look out. Very beautiful. The staircase keeps on going up, and we get to the family room, or the living room, I guess, where we have another fireplace with some weapons and shields here. And I love this design for a shelving unit thing. I think that's really neat. And then just big old windows looking over. Well, I guess you can see it better here. Yeah, you can see that. You can see the town down there. So that's really nice. Some very like detailed ceilings and stuff as well. But then this then leads out to a little battlement, but also it will probably be used for just leisure and stuff, just sitting here enjoying the weather, looking over the town, relaxing. Most of the time you wouldn't really have to defend the castle like all out. So yeah, just a nice place, and also like a flagpole here, which is not too shabby here. I think that's kind of cool. So yeah, that's the family room. If we go up here, we are getting to the bedrooms. Yeah, so the entire floor that we get to here is basically the master bedroom. So if we go into the left here, we have the boudoir, which is where like the ladies' room, where she has some like spinning thing to make textiles and work and stuff, just for fun. It's just like a small room there, but then the main, we actually have like a bathroom here as well, which is kind of nice. There's a tub over here and a pooper thingy here, and then the main bedroom is through here. So this one is pretty big, very luxurious. I think there's areas to sit here. Another one of these shelves. I love the design of this one. And a big fireplace, and it opens up to the master bedroom part, or the sleeping part of the bedroom, I guess, with a big bed here with the Dalbek colors in the canopy above here, and then a desk here for where they can use to take notes or read and stuff. So that is that. Very cool. Big bedroom, and I like the layout of it. It's very like weird and crooked, and I just like that. Sometimes makes the building feel more unique and I don't know, like creative and stuff. Up here we have bedrooms for the kids. We have two bedrooms. The Lord has many children, and this one, I don't know, I guess this maybe be for the boys. Been doing very stereotypical here with like blue and green for the boys' room. And there's 4 beds here for 4 kids. There's some toys on the ground, some games and stuff like that, and some storage. And so just like an open room for the kids here. And then we have the girls' room, and I went for red and white here. 3 beds and some toys. Not sure what this is. This one is supposed to be like a doll, I guess. So it's very, very creepy. Look at that. Hello. So we have that, and then there's a little like storage area. Maybe this is a potty or something, chamber pot, could be. Who knows? And that's that. And then there's a staircase going even further up to the attic here, and it's always tricky. I'm getting a little too fat for the staircase here. Can we? There we go. So up here I just like storage crates, some extra chairs for events, a bed, just storage. Love the woodwork in here, framing and stuff. So that is that main building there. Let's now move back down again and check out the other buildings that are part of the castle here. And I guess what we're gonna do is just go out here and fly down to save some time. So now we're checking out this building, which is a diagonal one next to the dungeon, or the main building here. This is for the servants, and like the basement here is a workshop area. We have some storage, some tools. We have this wagon thing, and yeah, just areas to do some work, some planks, and just to maintain the castle. Then we have this wonky looking diagonal staircase which goes up to the bedroom for the servants. So there's like 3 bunk beds here, and then a living room thing, a nice little fireplace to heat the area, and then some simple sofas or couches, I guess. Yeah, some shelvings. It's very difficult to do diagonals or interiors on diagonals, but it works. Out here we have a little balcony as well, just overlooking the area here, and we have this nice beautiful tree. And yeah, just looking here, you can maybe communicate with the Lord sitting up in his balcony up there with the Dalbek banner hanging down. And if you need something, you could bring people from here. And then there's a little weird ladder here. Again, diagonals are really tricky to get properly done. But here we have the servant servant boss, I don't know, the main servant, the one who's like in charge, lives up here in a little bit of a bigger bedroom. And this is then directly connected to the Lord's building over here through this little the battlements I showed you earlier. So that's that. There's some small areas for him to enjoy here. You can sit in the couch here and heat it up and all that kind of stuff. And there's actually a ladder going up here, and yeah, we have a dead body here. I recommend you checking out the stream where I built this so you can get the entire idea, which we built on during the stream to kind of together here. And that reminds me, follow me on Twitch if you haven't, so you can check out the live streams. And I also upload the VODs to my second channel, so make sure you check that out if you're interested in checking out the streams of that. Out here? Yes, out here. Here we have another part, which is kind of cool. I like the diagonal slope bit here. And this goes up to the burnt down barracks, which is here. You can see I've tried to make the burnt down feature go all the way through the building. So we have like some ash here and there, some rumble. In here you can see the ceiling or the floor in between here is a little bit broken. There's some ash on the walls, but they're still trying to use it as well as possible. They've chucked in a couple of beds here for some of the barracks, just because we don't have enough space otherwise. And yeah, and some parts of it are intact, some are really burnt down. Especially the top bit here. Look at this weird staircase. It's just to indicate that there was a stair. The top bit, which is mainly wooden, is completely ruined. So you can't really use this at all. And there's a lot of ash here. There's some chairs and tables and stuff from when it was used. And then I tried to keep some of the structure here, so you can see some of the beams holding up the roof. But a lot of it is just all burnt away and broken. And it's a cool look. We experimented with this in Ravenhold, and I really enjoyed it. So try to do that here as well for this one. And then the barracks here leads out to this part of the battlements, which is next to the gatehouse. Look at that. Very cool. From here you can also go down some stairs and get down to the gatehouse here, and the armory, and just some areas to sit and relax and stuff here for the people. Alright, we're getting there slowly. There's a lot of stuff to look at in the castle here. I really hope that you guys don't mind a little bit of a longer tour here. Look at the view from here, it's really cool. Here we have the ruined tower. Let's take a quick look on that. I think that's neat. It's not really used anymore, but I've tried to repurpose it a little bit. Added like this simple flagpole, just put a flag on top. I tried to indicate that this had like a proper roof on it, but now it's burnt away and ruined. And yeah, but in here we have a little bit of storage, but it's very old and broken down. But there's like a little bit of battlement here as well, some arrows. and stuff, and then all the way up here. Like, you could have a couple of manning this this tower here to defend this little bit here, but yeah, it's not ideal, but it would do the job. So that's the tower there, and then we have this cool part of the battlement here where we have some roof on top, so you can stand here and just defend this little valley here. I think this would be the biggest defensive weakness here, because it's very yeah, it's not very steep at all. Well, it's fairly steep, but you don't have to climb, you could walk up here. So maybe that's the biggest defense. That's why we have some extra stuff here. But overall, that is the Castle of Jarlsheim. I'm enjoying it. I've been enjoying working on it, even though it's taken me quite a while. But it does like give a nice addition to Dalbek, I think. And it says the theme works with the other houses and just kind of completes this area. Again, I'm going to finish off the paths and stuff here. But guys, that's going to be it for today's episode. I really hope that you enjoyed. If so, make sure to smack that like button. And if you haven't done it already, make sure to subscribe. It's been Viggoman, and I'm out.